You're currently watching me announce a speech through a screen. Obviously, you're sitting on your workspace, eyes on the screen, trying to listen to every word that I say. In your home, wearing your comfy clothes, nearing the end of 2020. I want you to take that all in. The comfort and stress that you are having. The feeling of bliss and fear that you are experiencing. And ask yourself, how are you coping this year? Ladies and gentlemen, a lot has happened this year. That I and myself, I'm comfortable to say that 2020 sucks. I think that we can all agree that 2020 is one of the worst years that has happened in history. A lot has happened. A revolution has started. People are dying. People are fighting for human rights. People are getting exposed and cancelled. And most importantly, a pandemic. Before COVID-19, everything seemed normal. I, myself, was going to my first year of architecture school. The rest of us were going on vacations. Others doing their normal daily routines. Then COVID-19 happened. The pandemic came. Establishments were forced to close down for a while, others permanently. People were being asked to stay at home. Others were getting sick. Some of us were losing loved ones. Because of the pandemic, we all lost sense of what is normal. And with that, we had to create a new one, the new normal, where people are now working at home, where going outside is now a danger, where face masks and face shields are now the new fashion trend, where TikTok is the new addiction, where waking up and staying up late is now the new normal, where staying at home all day has now deemed responsible. A lot has happened this year. Terrible things. This made a lot of us anxious and scared. How am I coping this year? Number one, I eat. Yes, I know I do look like the type of person that eats all the time. But sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'll just wake up first thing in the morning and go to work. And for the rest of the day, I'll forget. But I realize by doing so, I'm hurting myself. I become more sluggish, more tired, depressed, sad, anxious. Gaining more weight because the moment I realize that I haven't eaten for the whole day, I start eating more. Such a simple thing that is much more simpler to forget. But the impacts of it are devastating. So eat. Don't be ashamed to eat that morning bagel. Don't be ashamed to order that fast food. Don't be afraid to drink that glass of water. Don't be afraid of gaining a little bit of weight. Because I know, we know, that you'll be much more happier, much more awake, and much more active. Number two, your body is a temple and you're the king. The moment this pandemic has started, I am partially an avid coffee drinker. Since then, I would always start my morning with a cup of coffee. An espresso with a few teaspoons of sugar. That's it. But sometimes I forget doing so. And because of that, I tend to be sluggish, moody, and tiresome as well. And at that point, my day is ruined. That made me realize that how my day goes is dependent on how well I listen to my body. My body is a temple, and as the king of that temple, it is my responsibility to understand and know what my body needs and what it wants. So if you need to eat, eat. If you need to have that coffee, have that coffee. If your body needs a break, go have a break. Listen to your body, because your body is your temple, and the temple needs a king to function. Lastly, always know your blessings. During this pandemic, I have food to eat. During this pandemic, I have a coffee to drink. During this pandemic, I have a place to sleep, a place to do my work, a place I can relax, lay down, go into the internet, scroll and post whatever I want. Those are my blessings. And I know there are children my age, there are people my age out there who don't have those blessings. I have a family that is currently outside of this room, near beside me, where I can go outside, be by their side, and talk to them, touch them, feel them. Others don't have that. I am a person that has privilege. And I know there's a person out there who just got hit by typhoon, currently homeless, might have lost a few family members, scared, cold, and traumatized. I know there is that person, so I have to keep in mind of my blessings, the blessings that I have and the blessings that I can give. Because I am a person that has privilege. How am I coping up this year? Simple. I eat, I listen to my body, and I know my blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to live with this in mind, that this year has not been kind to us. The universe has never been kind to begin with. So I want you to keep in mind that it is in our best efforts to be mindful of our words, actions, and thoughts. I want you to live here with something in mind. To be kind, not only to yourself, but also to the people around you. My name is Guasin, and I would like to thank you for your time.